Hi everyone and welcome back to the Newcastle United career mode on FIFA 23. We're currently 4 games in to the 2022-23 Premier League season. We're currently sitting in 10th place, so we are bang in mid-table. We've got United and Arsenal both having won all 4 of their first 4 games. And apart from that, we've kind of, got City and Chelsea lagging behind a little bit, but they've only drawn and lost one and still got those 2 wins. We won 3-0 against Brentford and 1-0 against Leeds, and they were both at home. And then our 2 away games, we lost 2-1. They were to Villa and West Ham. So hopefully we can pick up our first 3 points away from home here as we play Nottingham Forest, who are currently bottom of the league, having not scored a goal yet and lost all first 4 games. I'm going to be taking Botman out for Dan Burn, who was very impressive in that game against Leeds. And, I'm not looking to switch up the wingers. Maximan has been on fire, and Almiron scored that winner against Leeds, actually. I might bring Shelvey back into the team, though. I'm going to bring him in to pair alongside Bruno. We've not really been able to find a solid centre mid partnership. I mean, the best we've had was last game with Shelvey and Willett together, but obviously I want to use Bruno as much as I can because, he has good potential in this game and I want to get him growing. Obviously, he could be a massive part of this club's future. So, yeah, obviously I'm going to try and fit him into the team. So let's see how he goes with Shelvey and let's see how we go against Forest. So far, it is 4 games, 0 goals and 0 assists for Alexander Isak. I am continuing to start him. I want to get used to him. He's such a gem of a player in career mode, and we have him here at the team. Yes, I can change things if they're not working out, but I've got one of the best career mode strikers, so why would I not try to get the best out of him? Obviously I'd be an idiot to not try it. Dan Burn back in his Paolo Maldini form, which he was which he was beginning to get into last episode. Almiron into Bruno. Bruno in behind now. Isak is in, and he scores. I was just talking about how I could not find out a successful way to use him in this game as of yet, but we've just turned inside and scored on his 5-star weak foot, I believe it is, which is crazy. I mean, he is He's a very similar sort of player to Erling Haaland. He's tall, he's quick, agile, good with the ball. His finishing is superb, but he's also got that weak foot. That's a really good finish. Don't know what's happening with his legs there. Looks a bit funny, but we've scored with Isak. That is awesome. Maybe we just need to get him one-on-one with the keeper, and then he can put the ball in the back of the net a bit more consistently. Well, I mean, he's only just put the ball in the back of the net for the first time today, so if we could get something going with him, that would be great. It's a good ball by Almiron into him. He's still got it here. This could be the turning point. Oh, God, I've definitely just jinxed today. Target. That's an awesome ball in. Looking for Callum Wilson. Kamba intercepts the crossfield pass. But Dan Burn's there. Oh, my goodness. Dan Burn is actually the greatest footballer on planet Earth. Miguel Almiron. It's a good catch by Henderson, in fairness. All right, there's half-time. Good first half. Very impressed with the lads. Haven't really been given the ball to Maximan yet today. So here he is on the ball now. I'm going to try a little run with him. Can we play it through? We can. But again, it's that same issue that I was having with this game in the last match we played, or the last few matches rather, is that my players don't play proper through balls. Instead, they try and play it through the centre-backs who are tight together instead of a 10 times larger gap between the fullback and the centre-back just around the other side. Why not just play it there and run there? I mean, that's what footballers do, and this is a football game, so why would you not do that? It doesn't make any sense at all. It's broken, mate. Oh, God. Lingard's in. He gives it to, I don't know who that is. It's a great save. We have to win the header there. There's no excuses. Oh, I just knew that was going to happen as well. I just can't defend, man. Inexcusable from my centre-backs. I don't know who it was. I don't care who it was. Whoever did not win that header is an absolute mug. Miranda has just come on at left back. Of course, I want to grow him and his overall and all that sort of stuff. So it's important that he gets a lot of game time. Can we just shut them down, please? They've got nothing to offer up front. It doesn't make sense to concede chances. Okay, let's try and pick out Bruno. Let's try and play it on this right-hand side. Can we get it up the pitch a bit here? Isak. Wilson made a stupid run. Isak's put a lot of power on this pass, which is good. You don't see that enough in FIFA 23. Let's try and play it on this side for Almiron. I thought Wilson was going to make a run, but I was mistaken. Great from Bruno, though, and Maximan just passed it to freaking no one. Chris Wood's made good impacts when he's come on in the Prem. Here he is now. So I've brought him on. I've also brought on Jacob Murphy. Oh, my God. No. Yes. We've got it somehow. And I've made another sub as well. I'm not too sure who it is. I'll update you in a sec. Come on, Isak. Yes! Isak, with 20 minutes left on the clock, has made it 2-1. We've regained the lead. It's fully deserved. I mean, we've been pretty average in this second half, I will be honest. But Isak, I'm starting to figure it out. Come on. Murphy comes on and makes a great impact. Look at that for a finish. That's ruthless. I also took off Bruno, our midfielder, because he had a yellow card. He was a little bit tired as well. So I brought on Joelinton. Isak, come on, man. What is that? At least fucking kick the ball, you idiot. Can't say too much about him because he has a brace today, but that is... Oh, okay, I don't care. I don't care who that is. That's so poor. Inexcusable. And Shares just stood still after trying to win the ball back. He's done it again. They're not in, really. Oh, my God. I was going to say they wouldn't. Definitely not in with a chance of scoring there, yet they still got the shot off somehow. Can we play the ball through? Oh, my God. How difficult actually is it, man? I don't get it. Just play the football. Oh, my God. The tackle goes straight back to them. Yeah, f***ing get that one, you pussy. Can we win this back, please? Don't let them in. They've had literally like one chance. I mean, they just hit the post in fairness. What are you doing, Dan Burn? We're way over the added time. That is one of the most frustrating games I have ever played. That second half, more than anything, was just absolutely dreadful. They hit the post late on, but overall, we did definitely deserve the win. Good to get the goals with Isak as well. F*** this game, man. Jesus Christ. I do apologise for the excessive rage in that game, but it was just such AIDS. Anyway, nothing I'm not used to. So we're there. 3 wins, no draws, and 2 losses. 8 goals scored, 5 conceded. We're doing pretty well. 9 points currently in the Premier League. That was our first win, away from home. That one against Forest. So we're just rooting them to their spot at the bottom of the Prem. We're now playing our first match against a top 6 opposition in the career mode, and they're only a point ahead of us, Chelsea. Is fatigue an issue? Nobody gets tired of winning. Yeah, the lads. Eddie Howe saying that. Yeah, right. Happy with your squad? I wouldn't say so. We're all in it together. Absolutely. Why has the team been struggling? I would not say we've been struggling. It's hard to be sure. Probably because we're not. I mean, we have... Yeah, we have been struggling, I guess. We've had 5 fixtures all against, teams that aren't really in that top 6. So... maybe 9 points out of those 5 games isn't great, but I'd say we're doing fine so far. But back at St. James's Park for this one here against Chelsea. It should be a great game. They're going with their usual sort of team, but they have signed Patrick Schick up top. We're going with a very similar lineup to last game. Bruno and Shelvey starting in the midfield, but I've brought Dan Burn back in and paired him with Sven Botman. So 2 left-footed centre-backs could definitely bite us in the backside today. Cher has been... he's been alright, reflex-wise, but I think he's been a little bit mistake-prone, so I do want to make sure that we don't, defensively lose... Oh, Isak's lost it, god damn it. I do want to make sure that we don't lose focus defensively. And yeah, just keep it together, preferably. Almiron, go. Go on, Isak. Isak is through, and he is in. Isak, why did I chip it? That is totally my fault. I've absolutely balls that up. We've got it back, though, and Shelvey just... I know you're, I'm not expecting you to be faster than Aubameyang, but if I'm telling you to move forward, don't just stand still. Oh, my God. Shit got to that. What the hell is happening? Pope thankfully saved it, though. Hopefully Chelsea don't get anything from this corner. Of course, they're going to go short. Surprise, surprise, because it's a corner. So you go short from a corner. Okay. So a Chelsea player's just tripped my player over in the box, and then they've scored. That's totally fair. Bruno on the ball. Come on, get something going forward here. How did Cucurella read that so well? I don't get that. I'm sorry, Wilson. So when I play a through ball, they want to go for the ball and don't want to let it run. But when I play a ground pass, then they want to let it run away from them. Yeah, it makes total sense, you absolute idiot. Oh my god, can we play this ball through at least? Yes, we can. Saint-Maximin just hit this across the keeper. Oh, what a finish. I didn't actually expect him to score that. But Saint-Maximin's done that twice now this season. He's been played through on goal, and he smashed it in the far post with his left foot. So it's very impressive from Saint-Maximin because he's ridiculed a lot for not having end product and all that. But Bruno's found him. That's 2 assists in 2 games for the Brazilian. And Allen with a great strike. It's good that we've leveled things up now. Taking points off Chelsea would be an awesome achievement for us. So hopefully we can do that. Oh my god. How is Schick in? What? That's too easy. So Chelsea have freaking scored again. So we're back to square one. Well, we're back to square -1, really. Bruno into Jonjo Shelvey. It's a great run from him. Here's Isak now. It's a terrible touch, but he's got there, and we've leveled it up again. Suck on that. Graham Potter almost sent Frank Lampard, and then I almost said Thomas Tuchel. I'm very much in the past, and I need to wake up. Anyway, Isak with another goal. Thank goodness for that. Shelvey, by the way, what a run that was. Cucurella sort of put Isak off, and then the second touch was just abysmal. But Mendy doing Isak a favour there. And in the end, it's actually a good finish. All right, into the second half now. Hopefully, we don't concede yet another goal. That will be dumb and annoying. Get this ball forward. Oh my goodness, Dan Burn. Okay, yep, that's definitely Jonjo Shelvey. I can confirm that Wilson and Shelvey look probably the equivalent of nothing alike, but it is what it is. Target does well. Let's get it away. Oh, Saint-Maximin actually brought it down. And Bruno got shoved off the ball, but it doesn't matter. We've still got it. Somehow. Almiron fired into the feet of Wilson. Nope. When I say that nothing has happened in this second half, literally nothing has happened. So I apologize. The highlights are going to be really bland. Of course, you've given the ball away there, you freaking retard. Jesus. They nearly scored. We've had nothing all half, and then as soon as I start talking, because it's just nothing to talk about, they almost go ahead and bag. Can we get out to them, please? Lads, what are you doing? Get to the freaking ball. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Can we get something going forward, maybe? No, because I have Wilson on getting behind, and he sits on the halfway line playing with his fucking willy. Oh, my God. Nothing happens all half, and then we almost throw it away. A point against Chelsea, whatever, but I'm getting so frustrated at this game. Oh, my God. So Ronaldo is currently the top scorer, having scored 6 in 6 games, which is very impressive. And we have United up next. We are going to Old Trafford, so this is going to be a very, very tough match. We're currently sitting in 8th place on 10 points. So it's a fine start to the season, it really is. We've just had Chelsea, we now have United, and then we have City. So a really, really tough run of games coming up for us. It's going to be a very, very interesting one here going to Old Trafford. They're currently 15 points. They might be top. After like 4 games, I think they were top of the league. And they are currently second. Villa are top of the table. So when we lost to them, at least that's a bit of a silver lining. They're currently the Premier League winners. But yes, United with 5 wins and just the 1 loss. I've got this guy in my youth academy, Jackson Gibbons. He's already 61 overall. He looks like an actual weapon. Linda's not really going to turn out to be anything I'm going to end up using. I'm going to put Jackson Gibbons on a development plan because I would love to get him growing as soon as possible. So the game's obviously, I'm just checking to see if he'd be better in another position. it's saying that he's not great in midfield. He'd probably be better. I'm going to convert him to a cam, and then I'm going to try and convert him to a winger. That's the plan, because this guy could be something very decent. Getting into this one here at the Theatre of Dreams. It's not a good start as Ronaldo's in behind our defence. Cher gets there. It's out for a corner, unfortunately. I've brought Dan Burn back in. Him and Cher are going to be our partnership. Actually, no, Dan Burn was in there for the last game. It was Cher that came out, so I've brought Cher back in, and it's going to be him and Dan Burn. They've so far probably been the best partnership I've used at centre-back. Botman and Dan Burn were pretty poor. So, yeah, obviously Shelvey gets a start. And apart from that, it's, you know, my usual first team. What else can I say? Unfortunately, we've given away a free kick. Ronaldo, let's put Isaac on the line. They're going to dummy it with Anthony. And Ronaldo's going to strike it. And Isaac is there with the header. Ronaldo wins the second, and then Pope with an outstanding save. Let's try and play it down this wing for Wilson. It's not really down the wing, it's kind of just to Wilson. Fancy footwork from the ex-Bournemouth striker. There was a pass on to St. Maximin, and as soon as I pressed B, I'm like, yeah, I should have threaded through. But knowing us, we probably would have played it out on the left wing, because that's our version of a through ball, playing it in the worst possible location. We've still got it, have we? Yep. Just about. Oh, and I've started Miranda. I completely forgot to say I have started Miranda. He gets it in the centre, and Wilson straight at De Gea. Tough shot, to be fair. Martial on this left side for United. On our right, of course. I don't know which to say whenever I'm saying, oh yeah, we've got an opposition player coming forward. I don't know whether to talk about my side or their side, but it doesn't really matter because Anthony has just had his shot saved exceptionally well by Nick Pope, and Bruno just about stops dilly-dallying with it and gets it away, and that's a bad tackle. Yes, Dan Burn. Into the feet of Bruno. First time. Wilson, no, Shelvey. What are you doing, mate? I was going to play it over the top. Well, I did play it over the top, but I was going to try and find you. Except you didn't make the frickin' run. Let's get it out of here. There we go. Half-time, 0-0. So far, it's all right. Oh, Trippier. That's awesome. Yuri on the ball now for United. Trippier has absolutely cleaned him up. And unfortunately, even though he had the ball, he decided to slide. Gives us a chance to make our two changes. Bruno's so tired for some reason. I don't know why. So he comes off for Willock, and Shelvey moves into Bruno's position. And Trippier comes off for Murphy, who's been so good when he's played recently. Go on, Murphy. Still got it here. Jacob Murphy. They're not shutting him down. And Isaac. I try and turn one way, and the defense for the AI almost always guess which way I'm going. Why are you passing it to Willock? Oh my goodness, that's shocking. Maguire plays it down the wing. That's such an easy thing to cut out, lads. Ronaldo into Bruno. No. No. No! Pope! No! What are you doing? Nick Pope, no! Joelinton and Fraser have just come on. That's it, unfortunately. We're not going to get anything out of this game. Whoa, especially with nice first touches like that. You fucking idiot. You idiot, St. Maximin. Oh my god, that was absolutely abysmal. I cannot believe Ronaldo's actually scored against us. Yeah, bloody hurt him. Oh my god. That is really annoying. Just let him shoot. He won't score it. Oh my god. We really just threw that away. Nick Pope, man. I love the guy. Why are we still playing, ref? We're over the added time. They've given a... Oh, fuck this game, man. You know what? I've lost the game. I'm jumping to result and seeing if the penalty went through. And it didn't. So... You know what? I'm actually a genius. 4 minutes to go, and Nick Pope absolutely bottles it. Like, I didn't expect to get anything from Old Trafford, but we had it there. I would have taken a 0-0 all day. We had it in our freaking grasp. And freaking Pope, man. I cannot believe he's actually let that happen. Oh, man. That Ronaldo free kick, I mean, whatever, but Jesus Christ, that first goal, that's so frustrating, bro. From one Manchester club to the next, it is time to face City, and it is time to go with a different formation. I'm going to try a holding 4-3-3. Obviously, I'm going to start Isak up top. He's been our best striker so far this season. Actually, let's put Almiron out on the right. Bruno, of course, in DM. And we're going to bring Shelvey in at centre mid there. Wilson's going to be my main striker to bring off the bench. But I am going to have Wood on there as well. So that's how the team's looking for this one against City. Hopefully, it's just a matter of damage limitation. I was impressed with Miranda in that last game. But I'm going to bring Target back in for this one. Oh, it's such a good stadium, St. James's Park. It really is so good. The atmosphere is just top-notch. It just can't be beaten. It really is amazing. One of the reasons why I wanted to do Newcastle was because of their fans, their stadium, and all that sort of stuff, and how it's probably realistic that they're going to be giants of the English game in the coming years with all that money that's been injected into their club. He's pulled it back here. Shelvey. Hit that. One too many touches maybe. Or he's just slow. Here's Grealish. City coming forward. Haaland is absolutely bodied by Cher. And somehow we get the ball to Willock. Trippier. On to Bruno. Just about in behind for Saint-Maximin. Isak. Over on this side to Willock. Has he missed that? No, Edison saved it. Thank goodness. Corner coming in now. It's Almiron to take. It's a good delivery. The ball's been nodded down. Cher dinks it back in the mixer. Oh my goodness. Laporte with the acrobatics to get it away. Almiron. Come on. Just beat him. And then cross it. It's tamed calmly by Edison. I cannot speak. Shelvey into Willock. Go on, Jonjo. Jonjo Shelvey. Oh, that's a massive chance. We're actually making a pretty good, account for ourselves here against City. Jonjo lagging. Jesus, what the hell. So far, we've genuinely been dominating the Citizens, which is crazy to say. Look at that from Cher. Last-ditch tackle. Target can play it back to Bruno now. Play it through the centre. Isak's turned his man. Just hit this. He's not going to have the... Oh, he's not going to have the pace. That's good. We won a corner from that. I wasn't expecting it to go close to goal. Almiron. It's not a good corner, unfortunately. Go on. Almiron's in. Almiron still has it. Shelvey. Oh, my goodness. It's another good effort. If I was actually playing half decent, this has been my fault because City have been giving us massive chances. The boys have been playing great. If I was playing half decent, we'd actually probably be winning this game so far. But you watch, City are actually going to turn into themselves in the second half now. This 4-3-3 holding is actually pretty impressive. I feel like we're getting the best out of Bruno there, if I'm honest. But obviously, we have to keep trialling it. I mean, we are against top of the league, so if it's going to work against them, it could probably do a decent job. We could do a decent job, using it against pretty much anyone. Bruno now, still getting forward a little bit. He gives it to Almiron, who cuts inside, but the touch was abysmal. Shelvey and Target have both been amazing, but they've both come off for Joel Linton and Dan Burn, who I accidentally didn't start. I did mean to start him. So, yeah, my bad there. He's actually making a run through the centre here, Dan Burn. Look at him go. Oh, my goodness. He plays it to Almiron. I've also brought on... who else have I brought on? Oh, geez, that's a terrible challenge. We still got it. I've brought on Miranda. Bruno for Joel Linton. And that was a bad shot. I'm going to bring Callum Wilson on. Or Chris Wood. Callum Wilson. We could definitely, nick it here in the last couple minutes of this game. We genuinely could. That's a good tackle. And, okay, Bruno forgot about it. Here's Haaland. Oh, no, you have not given a penalty for that. Oh, no. 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 Oh, you are kidding me, ref. And De Bruyne, De Bruyne is going to score it. I can't be bothered, man. Fuck. That is so frustrating. And so undeserved as well. Saint-Maximin looking for Wilson. He's never going to get to it. And Joel Linton playing like he's literally a clown. He actually, the way he flung his legs around there, literally a clown. Gundogan's in here. Oh, jeez. That's just a good goal, to be fair. So, for the second time this episode, an individual involved in one of our football matches has cost us a point against one of the Manchester sides. And yeah, like I said, it's happened twice. First it was Nick Pope, then it was... Who was refereeing this game? Craig Pawson. Absolutely shocking. I'm not saying we were going to win, and you know what? We might have gone on to lose. City scored a good goal at the end of the game there with Haaland, but that first goal was the tone setter for that. Like, how do you give a penalty there? I haven't made a tackle. I haven't pressed B. I haven't pressed X. I've held down LT, which... Guess what that means? Shield the ball. It doesn't mean run into the player, and then the ref gives the pen. What am I supposed to do about that? So that's where we're going to end the episode. Currently in 13th place. We were doing really well before this episode. We actually end up just getting that one win against Nottingham Forest, and then a point out of our next 3 games. Keep in mind it was against Chelsea, Man United, and Man City, but those 2-0 losses that we just suffered are really eating away at me, man. They really are, because neither of them should have happened. So, a very frustrating episode all in all, but I want to thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, which you definitely didn't, then leave a like or whatever, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.